Alright, so I got this gift at work. It was a carrot sharpener. So I wrote this piece called Shit Gifts. Trouble tongues. Have you ever had a shit gift?
Yeah!
Have you ever had a shit gift?
Yeah!
I'm talking multi-packs of Dove soap and a CD of 93 Smash Its hit lists.
Yeah.
I'm talking jumpers that don't fit and assorted biscuits. I'm talking Mills and Boons books with Tesco shit crisps, gift that whiz kids would collapse with misfits. And forget the bitch fit and just invest in a gift, Chris. And buy a banger. A real showstopper that rocks. And doesn't have to be supplemented with Slazenger socks. A gift when you open the box you feel genuinely shocked, so surprised you pull out your happy face. But don't be surprised because you can't hide 1,000 lives with awful gifts like tea towels patterned in lemons and limes, quirky posters with letters that rhyme, and those Pakistani waistcoats made of leather but shine. Pretentious cookbooks using cheddar and chives titled Simply Divine. And thanks, Nan. And thanks, Dad. I've always wanted an Albanian headband. And big up, Albania.
Big up!
And now there's less chance of crowning the best man with my unbelievably cool headband. But my babe says it's the thought that counts. That's just a cover-up for a shit gift that make her hope a shout. I hope Christmas is over now, you hopeless cow! She even designed me a cute ticket to the Bernabeu. And coloured me a little single flight so I couldn't even turn around. And she even put on the plane 747, you're welcome. That's shit. So I presented my gifts of affection. Not the tablet she wanted, but my very own selection. I started with things she would question from the £1 Morrison section. I got her a set of 4 rainbow dice, drops for her eyes and basmati rice. I bought her VR goggles to visualize what she made me wasn't nice. I bought her leftover slippers super size so big they quadruple mine. Bear in mind she complained and cried and I replied, babe, it's a thought you'll find, but she said my thoughts had died. She undermined my choice of kinds. Well, at least the beans I bought her were Heinz. I really tried, I was out of time. You know, Christmas morning when families fight. My Auntie Vi received another edition of a Tories guide. Brexit, the final broken chord. And my mate Bobby received a poem on herbivores and a fingerboard. He even stole his son's singing sword to reenact and read the fourth because he was bored. Lucy got an apron saying Jesus is the Lord, the pack of 2 which covered Grandpa George, and Sister Dawn received playful porn. It's just so wrong against the norm, and my brother Paul received a set of forks, but I guess that's what shit gifts are for. Since anyone watched the game last night, Man United, anyone, this is Man United fans, make some noise! Cool. So this is a brand new piece, first time I'm ever performing this, so it's got a lot of Man United football references in this. It's just a play on words of this poem. It's called Mad Fan. This mank is a mad fan. A madman, a Man United fan going mad on the fan cam. Eats Man United, breathes Man United. Obsessed with those Man U stars, but do you want your kids to follow this Man U are? Save them, Van der Sar, how to defend themselves, martial arts, or just teach them how to single up. But nah, Roy, he's keen to change his name to Lindelof. He needs to quit the theatre of dreams and link the dots and stop painting fake aspirations. Drop the income pot like Ingelot. He goes to Ryan's gigs and drinks his scotch, and when the Devils always win, his sins are hot. He also thinks Paul Linson Pink is hot. But seriously, look at the things he's got. Cantona's boots, Van Persie's jerseys, a waist ticket stub from 92 with Fergie. He's got a photo with Owen at Burnley and Nicky Butt's hair strand and it's still curly. They all want his memorabilia, snatching Thomas's memories. Even the enemies at the club are playing Tom cleverly. Why can't Tom see this Marwan felony? His melody of glory, glory, united reflects his own energy. Alone on away days on them same trains. Sometimes he's buzzing, and sometimes returning hurting. But maybe the fact that he's sad is because he's a travelling virgin. He's been everywhere for certain, even in a burden. He throws on his shirt, draws his Beckham curtains and heads to the station to show support. He's freezing and he's cold in York. Wait, slow that down. He's cold and York. He's Paul Scholes scoring goals. He's got a full head of hair, not even Smalling, because he's Ashley Young, 35, being held right back, like Rooney's hairline, trying to find the next hat. We got Rooney now. 35 being held right back. A Southend expat, travelling, Rio to Valencia. Shamichael on his mind, saving thoughts unlike dementia. He's friendlier, balls bendy than Beck's, more likeable than Neville. Despite his loud Mancunian sound, the trebles and the medal. Wait. Loud sound, trebles, medals. That's heavy metal. And when he's not selling souvenirs, he's lending them. He has his own cuddly teddy. Sheringham. Holding on to sentiments. Unlike politicians did in Kensington. Unlike Trump did with Mexicans. Facts hard to swallow like he ate the hexagon. And his South American girlfriend, she supports Sevilla. But Man United's been better without his Dia Maria. Because she was a foul cow. But now he's left her. He's a legend. What a Bobby Charlton, and shops at George's Best better than the shit he found at Arsenal. His Old Trafford castle, his fortress. He envisages red and white horses brazed by sharpened Chevrolet. Guards like Patrice to watch them every day. Since Sir Alex went away, he's never felt the same, searching for a better day. He remembers when he used to celebrate like David Trezeguet. But now those days don't Juan Mata, irrelevant. Troubled tongues again, he has his own cuddly Teddy Sheringham. Yeah! He's got fridge magnets of the veterans. Pallister, Pobolski, Ollie Gunner's babyface. He's got paperweights at David May. FA Cup bowl and plays Ronaldo's underwear with holes and stains. He goes to games. He's so happy he's punching air even with shoulder pains. He's got tattoos on his shoulder blades, reminiscing Sir Busby and them soldiers on them older planes. This mank is a mad fan, a madman, a Man United fan going mad on the fan cam. He collects yap stamps, he packs bands, acts on his last rants. He argues, he's on the defence. He's an unhappy camper, he's mad intense. He chants, he sings hard, like a horny Chinaman, Jesse Lingard. Sorry, I need some water. He'd rather see Lukaku. He wants that hair like Rashford. But the barber went under the line just like that place in Ashford. This mank is a mad fan, a madman, a Man United fan going mad on the fan cam. Thank you very much. This piece, I know we got a lot of.
Make some noise for 1, 2, encore!
We got a lot of Americans in the room. Alright, so this one's the last one. It's a visual. It's a quick visual, yeah. I know we got the American man them in the room, but we got to teach them about the British biscuits. So I got a little biscuits, yeah. You get me?
Shakespeare!
Don't forget Shakespeare, man. He's got to know about the biscuits. Alright, cool. So this poem is called "My Friends Are Biscuits." So you might, I don't know if you can see some of the pictures. I hope I got them in order, by the way. Cool. My boy Tony's a baller. We call him Rich T. But he's still in weak, can't handle the heat, dissolves under the bubbles. Personality's cheap, unlike Najib, the opposite of subtle. Trouble, smooth, silky with the ladies, blowing shisha smoke hearts. This Brett is moving wavy in his new Mercedes. His heart's between two bases, London and Manny getting pally with the lodgers, scoring lucky with the gal. Then this dude's a jammy dodger like Roger, who's also in those party rings. We don't bother Roger because his hearts are harder things. He's been hard, he's scarred, rough round the edges, thick-skinned, bit of an odd bod, but he's solid as a brick. This prick's a hobnob. My friends are biscuits. Oh snap, my friends are biscuits. Mike with 6 kids, can't come out after 8. Same with an identity crisis. He's a Jaffa cake. I've had Saturdays with Madam Mates. Last weekend with Max on my Saturday. He felt sad because he gets attacked for his lack of race. They call him a bounty, a coconut, and all those nasty names, you know. So I comforted him like Ferdinand's mum. Oh, real. And Jimmy goes high, light like paper, feeling high. Jimmy's a wafer, and if you ever need a favour, we call it Big D, a huge digestive. Goes great with your tea, no piece with D. It's hard, you know, doing this. You know. The baby's love. A huge personality won't even fit in your mug. No thugs in this biscuit tin. We're all important. Biscuit brothers for life, because we're all assorted. Nothing's forced, nothing more. Some short and some tall, like little Terry who works at Mackie D's, addicted to junk. He's a Mac VT, always packed with bags and sacks of sweets. Like Russell Cream, who's quintessentially British and supports them Tories. Contrary to my all Yorkshire friend Gary Baldy, who stays with his niece. These old school, sorry about this, brother. His old school snappers are ever so sweet, and I plead with Pete to stop complaining, because he always cuts his finger. But that's the least of his worries, because he's not so no comment there. He's not. And some days I can't even choose my pick. Oh yeah, freckled American Andy, chocolate chip, and when the chocolate dips, old Reese is in the house, funny in speech. Reese will leave you in pieces, can't be mean like his peanuts been eaten. And his wife, his wife's a classic, fine as a fox. But she doesn't like those guys who like to take from a box. And at Christmas it all pops off. My friends are biscuits. Thank you very much. Right. I got a last one. I'm gonna go one. And then I'm out. I got a quick one here. I got a last one.
One young uncle in the building. Yeah.
No, I got there of these, you know. Where is it? Alright, cool. I got my last one now. So this one's called, basically a friend came to me and he was like, oh, I was like, where did you go? He was like, oh, you know, I just went to Thailand to find myself. I really needed to find out who I really am. So I wrote this in reply. Imagine traveling halfway across the world to find out you're a prick. I'm sick when we sit in our uni cliques doing our uni bits group working, taking notes, and you're banging on about your Vietnamese anecdotes. I don't care that you gave antidotes to antelopes or bike riding through the hills of Bali, picking barley in the mountains in the Far East. I don't care the Indian train squeezed you like a sardine. I don't care about your perfect safari. Because, mate, I just want to do some work. And it's absurd, your unnecessary slur of words with your perfect Spanish pronunciation. Every letter, syllable, intonation. But the problem you're facing is, bruv, you still sound like a dipstick. Because you're the most Mediterranean guy that's ever come from Ipswich. You're so Mediterranean, you make olives seem English. You tell me about everything you've seen and everything you've heard in your lifelong experience of your gap year. But before then, you was plain old Ben. Cash converting iPhones for your family and your friends, and now amongst the men we have this fine definition of us intercontinental. And he's the president of the Spanish SOC, coincidental, and what's even more sentimental is that he kept all of his receipts and displayed as a PPT, ranging from his metro rides to where he bought his Peruvian cheese, and even his work placement was at the Colombian Green, because he has culture in his jeans, handweave from Barcelona. And he won't even eat with us at the canteen because he believes in fair trading on his mocha. This lonely soldier trekked through Nova Scotia with taking photos and notes of these older boulders, and now back to the cold of the uni folders to uphold this cultural code. Looking like David Ginola with his long earring and his cute little tam too. But this dude went to Kathmandu and made a raft out of stacked bamboo and laid on the plains like a fat man do, and now he's returned to England with that Chichester uni swag. Now he gets to chill with the popular lads just like he promised his dad. And sad is all these uni grads chasing the same route. They lost themselves in their dorm rooms, not trying to find it in Beirut. We tell them to stay true. She went from Faye to Faye who? He went from J to Jesus? What? I think you'll find that's pronounced Jesus. Or we just say Jesus. With no call or text, laying under the blazing Asian heat, hashtagging loving the waves and sea, and other amazing tweets. No DMs, hey, it's me. Because now he's a gap year student, and everyone's in awe watching his every movement, and the unions display pictures of his face with captions titled "Change Today" and make space for his speeches at events. And he's smirking, condescending the crowd, thinking this uni life will never end. With his 8 wristbands, a lucky charm on his neck, he wants a chance with a uni rep, but she's upstairs having... she's playing Ludo. But he's actually grateful that his plate's full for all the sights he's seen, and he does a lot of work for the community in the Philippines. He's actually a decent human being. He learned Vietnamese in a few weeks under the heat with heats of belief. And I saw what he wrote in his diary notes. He did it on his own. He came from a single parent's home and told me that anything's achievable. Imagine traveling halfway across the world to find out you're actually unbelievable. Thank you very much, everyone. A quick plug, this one young uncle on Insta. Thank you very much.
Give it up for one young uncle in the building, Trouble Time.
What an amazing night. Big up for all the featured artists, Hedia, the author, all the open micers. We're back next Thursday, the first Thursday of every month. Let me hear you say freedom! Freedom! Till next time, stay out of trouble.